In this video, we're going to be covering a topic that most people don't even talk about. I'm sure by now you've noticed all the nice fancy cars, the nice profits, the nice watches, the houses, the lifestyle. You've probably seen it all on Instagram, on socials, everywhere. But no one really talks about the dark side of trading, the other side of trading. In this video, we're going to be covering exactly that. So let's start off with point number one. Most people think that trading is easy and they only see the overnight success. No one really sees the other side of trading, the sleepless nights, the constant studying, the staying up till 3 in the morning. No one really sees that. No one really sees all the hard work, all the courses that you bought, the thousands of dollars you spent. No one sees all of that. This is something that it's going to be a lonely path. It's not going to be something that's going to happen overnight. All right. So you need to understand that no one is going to understand you. No one, even family. As hard as it can be, I know that I had the support from my family, but even having their support, when it comes to trading, it's just you in the markets. You're going to have that lonely path, and that's okay. But just understand that that's part of the process. So don't freak out if you feel lonely. I know when I started 5.5 years ago, I felt discouraged, but I still kept going. Why? Because most people only see the nice side. They see the highs, but they don't see the lows, right? And trading is part of that. They don't see the nights where you felt like giving up, or you were crying and you just felt helpless, right? They don't see you know, when you lost thousands of dollars on a trade and then you feel like you studied all this time to only lose everything all at once, right? People don't talk about these things, right? These are topics that are like crazy because you feel it in person when you actually live it, right? But that is something that's really important to understand, is that people don't see that. They only see the nice fancy stuff, right? So point number two that you need to realize when you're starting with trading is the stress aspect. A lot of people think it's an easy lifestyle, that you have it all good and everything's all together. No one has it all together. The beauty, the difference about trading, guys, you need to understand the difference here. The difference between trading and another business would literally is the unlimited opportunity potential. However, you need to realize that with trading, it's not your typical 9-to-5 job where you have those paychecks that come in every 2 weeks and you have that nice steady income, right? People go into it anticipating that they're going to get that same result. They're going to see the same steady income. It's not the case. Obviously, it'll reach a point where you can have, like I said, unlimited potential to make unlimited income. However, sometimes you'll have losing days, losing weeks, and losing months, guys, and it'll be back to back. That's where you really have to be disciplined as a trader, and the markets really make you disciplined, guys. And trust me, I've been going through that myself in terms of when you're growing, you go through more and more tests and more discipline, right? And it builds you character, guys. The markets really build your character. But that is another side that most people don't really talk about, right? Even though, like, for example, myself, I've been trading for 5.5 years, I will have my losses. Losses are part of trading. It's part of the process. And this is something that you have to understand, and most people still struggle with in understanding about trading. And point number 3, trading should be boring, guys, right? A lot of new traders, they get into the markets, they're excited, they're pumped, they're like, yo, gonna kill the markets, it's Sunday, and it's like, dude, you shouldn't be trading on Sunday, man. You should be just relaxing with your family. It's good to have an idea as to what you have for the next following week, but you have to understand that also with trading, the dark side is that you're gonna lose money if you just focus on always looking for opportunities, right? The opportunities, you have to let the market come to you. You have to let the opportunities come to you, right? So with trading, these things tend to happen, right? Most traders don't realize that trading requires discipline. Trading shouldn't be something that you should be overly excited about. It's Sunday, markets are open, you're gonna go right in, right? And a lot of traders go that. They do the exact same thing. They go into it thinking, yeah, it's Sunday, I'm gonna start trading, and they're excited about it. Trading should be something where you're disciplined, you have a routine in place, you have a trading plan in place. And when you are disciplined, when you put in your trading plan, when you follow through with your rules, it's literally like the market follows you. The market comes to you with the opportunities, and then you get in. And that's how you become consistently more profitable. And that's when you really start seeing the results. The problem with a lot of new traders is they get into the markets thinking that it's going to be all the highs, right? They see the Instagram profits, they see all these cool things, but they don't see the other side of trading, where it's like trading is mainly about waiting, being patient, and then really being tested on your patience and saying, okay, I'm going to wait. I'm going to keep myself accountable and say, okay, I'm not going to take a trade after one loss. After one loss, that's it. I'm calling it quits, right? But this is the other side of trading that most people don't talk about, right? They just go into the markets, they're excited, take a trade here, take a trade there, right? And then they realize, boom, they lose it all in 1 week. So that is something that's important, guys, that you have to understand. You have to make trading a routine, and you have to make trading in reality, you don't have to make it, but it is boring. And it's something that is consistently over and over and over, and it's repetitive, but it creates a routine routine and it creates and builds your character and discipline. So that's something that you have to keep in mind with trading, guys, is once you are able to stay disciplined and once you don't allow the emotions to get in, right? And you don't allow excitement from the markets. Instead, you say, you know what? I'm excited regardless of what happens. If I lose, great. If I win, great. And you have this kind of numb feeling towards the markets. That's really when you're going to start seeing success in your trading. That's really when you're not going to have the FOMO and to get into a trade setup that looks potentially good. And that's really when you're going to start seeing consistent results and you're going to become consistently profitable. So those are my 3 points when it comes to overall trading. And one thing that you also have to realize is that trading requires patience, right? When you really start trading with experience, you really start back testing, you really start putting more hours in the charts, you're going to realize that you have to learn to be patient. The markets will make you patient. The markets will humble you. One way or another, you're going to lose money, but with that experience, you're going to be able to learn. And hopefully from there, you'll realize that it's all about patience pays. I always say that to my students. I always tell them, I'm like, guys, trust me, patience pays. Let's just wait for this trade setup to happen. If my confluences don't align, I'm not going to take a trade. And trust me, I tell you guys this because I care about you guys and I want you guys to be successful in your trading. If you guys enjoyed this video, guys, let me know in the comments below, drop a like and let me know what you think about your overall trading and have you experienced this before? You guys deal with this as well, right? Do you guys ever feel like, you know, it sucks, like you feel lonely, people don't understand where you're coming from when it comes to trading? Let me know in the comments below, guys. I look forward to hearing your comments and thank you so much, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. God bless.